Ding ding dong, ding ding dong, ding dong, ping pong, bing bong.
Bing, 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 bong, bong, bing, bing, ding.
Bing bing bing,
Bring, bring, bring.
bing 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 bong. Bing 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 bing.
Doodaloo doodaloo.
Boom, boom, boom.
Hoodaloo.
Ping ping ping.
Yoodaloo
Pong
doodaloo.
pong pong.
Rippee-pee-lee.
Ding ding ding.
Yoodaloo doo-a-doo.
Boop boop boop.
Hoobadoo-pee-pee-lee.
Beep beep boop boop. Bling bang 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 bang. Woo! Bing bing bing. Beep 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 boop 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 beep 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 beep.
They would have already listened to that part, but that's okay. Welcome to Taking the Credit, episode 65. And, wow.
What?
I'm just saying wow.
I thought you were saying wow to Frasier.
No, what? What are you doing over there?
Ugh, no prescription.
You weren't ready.
I am ready. I'm sorry. I was just checking to see if my prescription at Walgreens is ready, because if it is, I would go pick it up once we get the vehicles. But I think that they put it away because I waited too long. They do that after like 3 weeks or something.
Oh, they put it back in with the other ones. Well, welcome again to episode 65. It's a week from Christmas, and I have to turn down the Frasier.
Beep 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 boop 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 beep 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 boop beep boop beep boop 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 boop. Beep 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 boop beep boop beep boop beep boop boop beep boop beep boop boop. Beep 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 beep. Boop boopity boop boop boopity boop 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 beep. Beep 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 boop beep 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 boo. Beep 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 boop. Boop 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 boop. Beep 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 boop. Beep 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 boop 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 boop.
Very good. I think I'll use the original intro for today since there's been
I
so
know.
much.
I'm sorry. You just got up and that's all I was doing. Sorry. I was just trying to kill time while you were turning down the Frasier.
Well, you can
I don't know what to talk
say
about.
things.
I don't know what to talk about. I just put in my refill. It said that I have 2 refills left, which would mean that I would have gone to the doctor like almost a year ago now for my prescription. The one that was telling me very you better not have any abortions. And I was kind of like, all right. But yeah, she was real crazy. But apparently that's the one that retired. So I have to go get a different doctor or something. I don't know.
Didn't they send you something about that a while ago? Like
Not that long ago. It was a couple weeks ago. Yeah,
Really?
because I remember I got a letter and it just felt threatening, like the look of it, and it's because I never paid that $50 for my last appointment, which was almost a year ago, and so I finally paid for it. But I opened it and it just gave me enough nerve to do it. So it's funny because I'll buy myself well over $50 for a cardigan, but yet I don't want to pay my $50 doctor bill. But I did it. I did it, everyone. It is taken care of.
I'm glad you did it. I don't really understand that. Or I didn't understand. Because to me, I would think it'd just be stressful to keep getting mail about it.
It's just because it's just inconvenient. You got to go into their website. You got to plop in the stuff, put in the things, add your card, and check out. And it just is too much.
I mean, it's not too much when it's on a different website, or at least if it's for something cool, but that's okay. Glad you paid for it, B.
Yes, it is done.
That's off the docket. You know what else I'm glad about? That.
Beep, 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 beep,
No.
beep.
I found a snow globe at the thrift store, which is awesome because I ordered one that was $60 and it was awesome looking, but after waiting a week or so, Amazon eventually canceled my order altogether, so I wasn't able to get the one, and we talked about it last week, I think, that we were supposed to get it last weekend or right around then, but Kirsten wanted a snow globe. I wanted to get a snow globe for Kirsten, and Amazon has a lot of it's a real weak selection of snow globes, I'll say. And with that said, hard to judge a snow globe unless you can see it and shake it. They should at least have videos of these, but the one that I ordered had all positive reviews. People said there was more glitter in it than a lot of the other globes they had, and they were excited about it. So I ordered one, and Amazon canceled on me. So anyway.
So I have a discount snow globe.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's a discount. That one was probably more expensive than the one that I would have ordered off of Amazon originally. Like, I bet somebody paid a pretty penny for that. I don't even know why they would get rid of it. But
because these children have souls in them from Krampus.
Well, their trash is our treasure.
It is a treasure.
I was already at the thrift store, walking around, and booyah, I saw it. Give them the stick. No, don't give them the stick.
The what?
Shout out to G.I. Joe.
Oh.
Yeah, there's... did you ever hear of E-Bombs World? That's kind of a deep cut.
Oh, it just goes. No.
Yeah. That was like, well, at least for my brothers and I and some of my friends back in earlier stages of internet, it was kind of like a place to watch silly videos before YouTube existed.
There was a website that had a picture of a cat saying, "I has cheeseburger." And I used to go there for memes, but it would like load new ones and you had to just scroll till you got to the old ones.
There was a, I don't want to get too off course, but there was a cartoon website called Married to the Sea. And they just take, I think it's like old drawings. They're all in the same style, but it's like, looks like classical pictures, but then they'll put in the like write in dialogue into the photos or captions that just make it funny.
So like a meme generator.
Kind of, but they're all like very similar style. And there were a ton of them, like a bank of them. And I used to, in undergraduate school, in one of my literature classes that was so boring, where it, like, I mean, it was, but I saw a status on Facebook in my memories that I know was from that class because it said, kind of strange that the class is so boring that I actually try to fall asleep in it to pass the time. But I used to play Bejeweled for the whole time or look at these pictures and yeah, really funny. But anyway, E-Bombs World. It's this website that had funny videos, and they had a series of G.I. Joe videos. And it was like the actual G.I. Joe cartoon, but they had people voicing over, like making fun of it, essentially. And one of them is a bunch of kids running on some, like a iced over pond, and one of them slips and slams on the ground. Like that boy on the snow globe, and the G.I. Joe comes out of nowhere, and he's like, "All right, give him a stick." And like they're gonna help him up with the stick. Like the other kids are like reaching to give him a stick, so he's like, "All right, give him the stick." And as soon as he gets close to handing him the stick, he goes, "No, don't give him the stick." That's just really funny. But anyway, G.I. Joe. Shout out to G.I. Joe. Shout out to E-Bombs World.
Is that the one where you said that he died?
No.
Like the podcast you listen to, they talk about some guy, like a funny guy.
No. What do you mean?
Oh, I don't know. I got lost. Your story was just, I started falling asleep.
Listen.
No, I do
You're
listen.
on your phone, actively on your phone.
I'm on E-Bombs World because this is what you told me to do.
No, I did not tell you to go to E-Bombs World. I simply said.
There's just random pictures in here. There's a dog man, bald eagles, and an owl sitting on a porch, a shoe car.
Shoe car?
There's a cheetah eating wine. A bird, no, a paraglider. A furry block dog, an Asian man with glasses in his pockets. Little Men in Airplanes, Leonardo DiCaprio with children, a cat that's not impressed with a painting, and some weird face masks.
I don't understand, babe.
I don't understand either, but apparently this was a website that you used to go to and dick around on. So I'm just trying to dick around, and I don't get it. So
this was like 2012, babe. It
is 2012.
Well, it's not 2012, or sorry, 2002, I should say.
2012, you can't take it back. Eli was on E-Bombs World in 2012.
May have been better than it was in 2002 even, but this was like, there's a whole series of these G.I. Joe videos, and boy, oh boy, they are good. And I honestly don't remember like any other videos that meant anything to my memory, at least from E-Bombs World, except all of those G.I. Joe ones, but they are good. There's a lot of them, and it reminds me, that thing reminds me of, yeah.
Remember how I told you I get tired when we sit to podcasts? But I just felt like I was going to fall asleep all of a sudden. Like, this is the most sleepiest I've been doing podcasts in a while.
Yeah.
I'm just so sleepy.
Because you don't want to be here.
No, that's not what it's about. And that's why I tell everyone, like my work friends will be like, I told Lauren to listen to our podcast the other day so she could hear the intro.
Sorry, Lauren.
And that's, I don't know. I was like, I don't know. Reed said something too, because we had a video call yesterday when we were doing our Secret Santa reveal stuff. And I was like the team, but I get nervous, like when everyone's on the call. Oh, like I'm just...
What came out?
I don't know. That was like Jesus. Fluffy.
Patient zero.
But anyways, and he was like, don't you podcast? And I'm like, well, he makes me. Like, I don't know. It's like a thing that I do because I can. And it is enjoyable in some sense, but also like, I just am so tired.
I'm more tired.
I'm more tired.
I know, I'm not more tired.
You know what? I did this to myself is I think I took ZQL at like 10 o'clock last night. So the later I take it, the more kind of like residual in the morning, but it doesn't make me drowsy, like to the point that it's bad, like Benadryl used to do to me. So, what are you playing now? What is this?
This is what I'm talking about.
We should have put on the
live.
Oh,
dang it. What? You aren't wearing headphones.
That's fine. I can still watch it.
But you can't hear it.
Just turn up the volume.
No, you can't hear it.
Oh, because it's Bluetoothed.
Yeah.
Just press play.
Well, here.
Just press play. I'll imagine. No. Imagination. But I'm going to... You know how greasy my hair is right now?
I don't care.
Like
you know how greasy my head is?
When did I wash my hair?
I don't know.
When did I...
Last one there's the penis pump.
Last one there's the penis pump.
Holy cow, I'm totally going so fast. Oh, fuck! Oh, we gotta do what you do, what you do.
Hey, what the fuck are you kids doing on my fucking lawn? And don't look at me when I'm fucking talking to you.
Help
Get that kid off my eyes, you little wankers. Alright, give him the stick. No, give him the stick.
Do you know my dad?
Oh, G.I.
That was alright.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I bet that probably formed like a dent on my hair because of how greasy it is.
Could have. That was good, right?
What does it look like?
Do you need to go check it?
No, it doesn't matter really. I thought it was pretty funny. I wanted to laugh, but also because you thought it was funny and you told me a boring story about it, I didn't want to laugh, but it was pretty funny. So.
I didn't tell a boring story about it, but there are tons of those. Wow, your truck's ready already.
Wow, holy crap.
Yeah.
That's
8 minutes ago.
Wow.
And we started this 14 minutes ago.
But
yeah, there are tons of those G.I. Joe videos, and they're so funny. And like, one of the things that blows me away in a sense is like, I'll get caught off guard because I listen to. That's random.
What?
This being here.
What is that?
Oh, I think that was on that table. Must have been.
The headlamp.
Headlamp. Yeah.
Does it work?
Probably. I don't know.
Ah!
But yeah, the like there are comics and stuff when I'll listen to another podcast and they may reference one of those G.I. Joe videos, and I'm just like blown away because it seemed like such an obscure thing, and especially because it was a thing before YouTube. So yeah, there's like tons of those little ones. Hey kid, I'm a computer. Stop all the downloading. Yeah. Anywho.
I haven't washed my hair in a long time. It was sometime this week. Was it Monday?
I don't know when you
Or
wash your hair.
I
Why
can't
don't you
remember.
keep track? I
I
don't
don't
keep track of
know,
when
I
you do
don't
it.
know.
Yeah.
Work has been busy. I haven't worked out in a while, so I just wash my body and not my hair. So it feels really good, like down here though. Look, it's so shiny and it's like not broken or anything. Feels good. Doesn't feel good. The top of it's very PC and it's probably really gross, but
PC, politically correct hair.
I had to Google that because I've been watching South Park and the PC babies, like in the more recent seasons, like PC, and then the principal is PC. Remember?
Oh yeah, that's
like-
that's right.
And I thought that I thought it was just like a term. I thought that they were saying PC in place of pussy, and I thought that they were just making a joke. And then I Googled it. I was like, oh, PC, politically correct. And then I understood it. And I was like, okay, this is all right, I guess.
Portage Central.
I like the PC babies. It's
Go
funny.
Mustangs.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Porridge Central.
But what else? This week was fun. I had lots of stuff delivered, and it's all under the Christmas trees. We've got 3 trees in total throughout this house, and there are a total of probably like 100 packages.
There's so much. There's so many gifts in this house. It's bananas. It doesn't make sense, but also Kristen is Santa this year.
I'm saying I feel so good. Oh my god, I'm gonna die on Christmas Eve. Everyone's gonna open their gifts, and when it's done, I'm probably gonna go into like a straight depression because of how happy I've been with all the gifts. That like once it's done and everyone's been given their gifts, I'm gonna be kind of like,
I don't know. Yeah.
I wonder if Bailey and Jesse opened their present yet, or if they're saving it for Christmas.
Yeah, is that one of the things that like we should reach out about?
You know, I did because I thought like last week or earlier this week, I think it was like Thursday, it was like out for delivery. I was checking the Shop Now app thing that I have that shows like updates and stuff. And it showed out for delivery, and it said like whatever town, you know, where they are. And then I texted Bailey and I was like, hey, we sent you something, so it's coming. And then I looked again, and the actual where I bought it from was like delays. And I was like, what the hell? And then yesterday it said delayed, and then today it said delivered. So I was like, what the heck? I was so confused. But anyways, I had sent her a message and said, haha, just kidding. It looks like it should be here Friday or whatever. And then it wasn't delivered Friday. So I kind of feel like it's to the point where I'd be texting in like an obnoxious amount to be like, I gave you a gift. You know what I mean? And it's just kind of like out of the niceness of my heart.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't want to like just be overbearing about it. So
That's fair.
it's kind of like me and my Secret Santa gift, because your dad sent us some stuff from Amazon. There was a box that wasn't wrapped. There was a box that was a little bit more clearly wrapped, and then a very small little package from Amazon. And I don't know which one came from my Secret Santa person. And I sent her a message after the reveal and was like, haha, thank you for the gift. It's very similar to many other gifts that I received. Maybe, but you know, just trying to pull it out of her, like maybe the size or something, or any sort of clear indicator. And she's like, haha, Merry Christmas. And I was like, okay, well, I guess I don't get to open that early because I have no idea which one it is.
Is that how you said it? It's similar to other gifts I received?
I said, I can't remember. It was just like, thank you, though I haven't figured out which one it is yet, because I've received a lot of gifts through Amazon from family or something like that. And then I was going to respond, but then it was like minutes later, I thought about it, saying like, assuming it came from Amazon. But a lot of the people had Amazon packages when they were opening their gifts. So I'm just assuming that that's what most people did. It's what I did. So
Yeah.
anyways, the person that I had, she liked her yoga blanket thing or whatever that was. and then the magnets. So very good.
Very good. Yeah, I guess we'll see what it is, but I could see how
Nothing.
whoever you were emailing about it would be confused by how you worded it. Makes it seem like I got a lot of gifts. I'm not sure if the one I opened is from you or from somebody else.
Yeah, I told her
That's
that
how
I
it
haven't
seemed.
opened ours. I didn't open anything yet, but I guess I'll just wait or can't remember. I don't know. I don't even know.
Secret Santa's a weird thing. We almost did that with like my new coworkers and everything, but that was kind of put to rest,
It's
which
hard
is nice.
to coordinate, I think. Like if you're all my mom, because they did a Secret Santa, but they just drew names out of a bag, which is like the
Yeah.
old school. But like you got to get people to enter in. I mean, we didn't have like a deadline. Like I feel like there was no clear indication. That's why I was panicking the other day. I was like, oh no, it's on Friday. Like what? I didn't even realize that. And so I was like ordering something, hoping it would get there in time. But yeah, I don't know. It's also been very busy, so who knows? And then you get people involved that you don't know, or like random people that you don't talk to. So it just feels a little awkward. And then you're kind of like, oh, I got this one random person.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be hard. I mean, or maybe not. I guess I'm not sure. But buying gifts for people is, or tends to be difficult. Yeah, it would be hard. I've settled on that response. If you don't know the person, then it's like, what am I going to, or are you even going to want this thing?
Right.
So, yeah.
But ours was nice because there was like a Google form thing that we filled out and submitted that said, what are your hobbies and interests? Like, what is something small on your list that you would like? You know what I mean? Like, it was very like, this is what to get them.
Direct. Yeah. That helps.
Yes.
That helps. But overall, glad that I didn't do it just because I'm not ready for that yet.
Yeah. Our presents are gifted. Ours, like, we're done. We're done with Christmas, basically.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't
Microphone and tires. Fair trade-off.
I know. Where are we going to put your spares, by the way? We're going to have to etch out some room in the garage or something.
Yeah, I just put the other tire in there. I imagine there's one sitting in there. We'll just stack them up. Or I'll just leave it in the back of the truck and hope for the best.
No, we'll put them in the garage. They big. Those are big tires. So. That'll be good to go pick that up. No more, please.
Come on. That song came on the radio on the way there, and it was so good. Like when we're driving through the neighborhood on 3rd. Because you listened to it, right? I was singing it.
Not until we were closer.
Ah. Okay. Well, when we were going through the neighborhood, it was on, and that's why it stuck in my head.
Yeah.
I still have to watch Rudolph. I think I'm going to wait for Christmas Eve to watch that. And I've been checking the weather, and it's not going to snow, and it's very upsetting to me. I don't like when it's sunny outside on Christmas. I want it to be dark. I want it to be gloomy. The sun is not good.
I like it, but I have to drive around a lot now for work, so.
Well, I know, but it can snow on Christmas.
We'll see. And it might, forecasts are usually not right. Such a weird profession to be in, too, to tell the weather when you can look it up on the internet. And it's like never correct. Strange combo.
Oh, when I went to it's last night, the lady there, is kind of funny, just a random interaction, but there was a lot of lines open. Usually they're really busy on a Friday night, and there was a younger looking dude and then a younger looking lady, and the dude was like, because I was looking, and they both kind of looked up at the same time. He's like, over here, and the lady's like, no, come to my lane. And I was like, okay. But she said that he's been stealing all the people that come up, so she must have been really bored. But she was showing me her ring, and she's like, I just got engaged, and she was so excited, and I was like, wow, very exciting, good for her. But yeah, just a random interaction. And then I went to Chuck and Don's, and I donated 10 bags of dog food. 10 bags.
Ooh.
The Longmont Humane Society, and then some other random little one. But I was like, they had two. It reminded me of like when I was in elementary school, and they did like donations and stuff. There's like Christmas trees with like little like the pictures or what they want for Christmas. You can pick them out and be like, this is good. And they had like little pictures of dogs on them, and it was like, I want a $10 bag of food, or I want a $5 chew toy. And I was just like, how could I not? And I was like, are you guys doing any sort of like donation or whatever this year? Because they do a lot of stuff like that there. And then he was like, yeah, you can purchase something on here, blah, blah, blah. And I was just kind of like, can I just give a certain amount? And then he's like, well, we can pick out items. And I was like, well, let's do 50 for this one, 50 for this one. And he's like, okay. And then more people were coming in, and it just felt kind of awkward at first. And then we went and picked out bags of food, and he's like, this is going to go a long way. So made me feel good.
Yeah, it's super nice. Everybody's getting a taste of Santa this year.
And then I ate a bunch of cheese curds.
Yeah,
That
me
was
too.
good.
And then I fell asleep.
You did fall asleep. It was like a little power nap, but it was good. And then I wrapped a bunch of little gifts. This year I did an assortment of little tiny small things that everyone can just have. And the theme is comfort and spa.
Ah, candles.
Did you see what I was wrapping last night?
No.
Yeah, well, there you go.
I saw all the little boxes, but I was sleeping.
Okay,
also.
yeah, so it'll be great. It is very comfy, spa feeling.
Worky.
Yeah, I'm
I was so tired. Yeah. And then like going to bed late, and I did it to myself. But knowing that on Saturdays I don't work until 10,
Yeah.
I was motivated to have fun on Friday night, but it is difficult. It's like, it's a different feeling. Even though I might wake up at the same time when I don't have to work on a Saturday, just waking up and knowing that I do have to work,
Mm-hmm.
it's a different feeling. I mean, I used to just work out and then take the Guam and then hang out. But
Yeah.
now
I took
it
you
is
today,
work out and get ready and work.
but it's good.
And then errands and then podcast.
Well, I did most today was an abnormal
Errands.
errand.
Yeah, no, I know. But like last week we went to Loveland to meet with Masaya. I'm just like, it's probably going to happen like this, I'm assuming, where I'll have to do something after work on Saturday because it's my only available time to do anything.
If you have errands, though, but I'll take care of the groceries and all sorts of other stuff.
Thanks
that you
for
don't
doing
ever have
that.
to do that.
I appreciate you doing that yesterday.
That was nice. That was fun. Yesterday was good. Wrapping paper, so much wrapping paper.
Jude was a boob.
That's so funny.
She's a mega boob.
Last night, yeah, you want to tell the story? I think it's hilarious. I'll tell my side once you...
Yeah.
Well, actually, I'll tell you my story first, my side, because then you can
Okay.
explain what it was. I was like working on a couple of things before I ran out for errands in the bedroom, and I kept hearing like a thud. There was like a noise. It was big too. I was like, what is happening? But it's coming from down below in the basement. And I did eventually go check out what it was, but now you can tell you're part of it.
Yeah, I facilitate group therapy on Friday evenings, 2 groups, and both times yesterday, thankfully, there is a co-facilitator. There's an intern, and so she was kind of running the group, and while she was running the group, our sweet big dog, our big ham, yeah, just started like battering. She started ramming her head into
The door.
into the door, like over and over, and then crying, like crying outside the door, and really forceful. And she's a weirdo, but she knows like the doorknob is what controls
So she
the
goes
opening.
like-
Yeah, so she'll like a seal with a ball or something. She'll just start hitting the doorknob, so it's like loud shaking noise, and then like, I would assume either slamming her face or her body into the door over and over. And so I would have to like mute myself while she's going crazy.
So funny.
And it happened like 3 or 4 times
Yeah,
last
it
night
was
between
loud.
the 2 groups. Yeah, she
Yeah,
would just
I
like
got up.
run back upstairs, then a little bit later run back down. I could hear her coming down, and then just like slamming herself into the door, and I just had to mute myself. Thankfully there was
That's
a
funny.
co-facilitator, but it was just like, okay,
Trying to get in.
it's me with all the noise happening in the background. But
I went down there and she was actually like under Kyle's desk, like game area, and like looking for snacks or something. But she knew what she did was wrong. I was like, "What are you doing?" And she like went like this and like ran upstairs. And I was like, "You're so naughty."
yeah, she's
But,
being crazy.
Yeah, she knows. I mean, I'll be in the bathroom sometimes just sitting there and she'll like start hitting the doorknob and it always scares the crap out of me because I think someone's trying to come in because I don't lock the door. But yeah, she knows how to open the door up at my mom's house because they have like the push, like their screen door thing. You just push the handle and she knows how to open it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
there'll be times where I'm outside with my mom and like we'll be doing something out there and like all of a sudden Jude runs around the house and all the other slow ones before would just start coming around the corner and we're like, Jude, you let him out.
She's crazy. Yeah. I love her.
She's getting better at walks. She's doing really good and like not barking, not getting all worked up at other dogs. Like I think the Caesar Milan, like keeping the leash long has been helping.
Keeping the leash long.
And yeah, no, well, like I don't pull her in. Anytime in the past where there's been a dog that like is reacting to her, I pull her in close.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, don't do that.
Yeah.
But now like I'll keep her on the leash and like as we're walking by, I'll say, Jude, and she looks at me and I give her cheese and she'll look at the dog, but she keeps going even if they're woofing at her. Like,
Yeah.
it's been good. She's been nice.
Yeah.
Good ham.
It's us. We are the problem.
You're the problem.
What Caesar Milan would teach us is that it is our behavior is what is failing our dog. So, yeah, that's good. Any tips and tricks we can get is bueno. I know there's a master class. I think his name's Brandon McMillan, but that's a dog trainer. I haven't started it. I've thought about it many times, but
I just got bugs on the microphone.
gross.
Yeah.
But I was going to say something about our trunk, and I don't remember, and that's okay. But
This is like the last episode before Christmas.
yeah,
Next week, Christmas,
yeah.
Friday. I took Wednesday off. So it's going to be like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I think Thursday. I think we technically work on Thursday, but it's just going to be kind of like monitoring my emails, not doing anything. And then Christmas Eve, which is Thursday. I wonder... my mom, I think we're going to eat pot roast. She's going to bring pot roast.
Cool.
Pot roast.
Cool.
Oh, that just made me feel really good thinking about how we do Christmas on Christmas Eve now because it'll be dark and it'll be nice and cozy. So that's good. We can make a fire and stuff. Throw the wrapping paper in the fire.
Christmas Eve is a Thursday, right? Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I'm working until later on. Dang, that sucks.
What time?
Well, could be 5:30, could be 6. And
That's
then
okay.
I'll be leaving from Boulder.
Yeah. We'll wait for you. We
Yeah.
don't start stuff without.
Oi, oi, oi. But at least I have Christmas Day and the next day, the 26th, I took off. So
Nice. That'll
that's
be
good.
good.
And wait. No.
25th.
Okay. Then I'm wrong. I do have Christmas Eve off. I'm working Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. So I have Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and the Saturday following.
That's so exciting.
Yeah. So I
It's
won't
like a
have groups
vacation.
or anything next weekend.
It's so nice. You haven't had like days off consecutive like that in a long time. Think about it, because you couldn't take really time off for your past job.
Right.
And this one, I mean, you'll probably be pretty busy, but it sounds like you've had the opportunity to take a couple days off. That's really nice. Very
Yeah,
good. I'm
it's a
very
weird-
excited for you.
It's a weird structure anyway with where I work now with taking time off. However, Christmas being Friday, and since I work at the therapy office on Fridays,
Mm-hmm.
it's all contractor stuff. So like I could theoretically take a Friday off whenever I want to.
Right.
But the other job, it's just kind of weird because it's like 35 trackable, billable hours, which means that you probably work like 50 hours to get the 35. But I found out that even with their paid time off, they like expect you to make
up for that.
back. Yeah, like work extra to cover it. And I'm like, well, isn't it paid time off? I don't understand that, but I'm new, so I'm not gonna stress too much over it. I'll just do my job
Yep.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday next week, and
then chill real hard.
yeah, and it's actually kind of nice. Like so far, depending on what happens with my caseload, my Mondays are chill.
Nice.
I have a 9 a.m. and 10 a.m. on the computer from home, and then I have an 11 a.m. nearby, and then like supervision on the computer at 2:30. But the rest of the day, like starting from noon on, is kind of like admin work.
Yep.
Which is good. And then
Easy
Tuesdays.
peasies.
Tuesdays and Wednesdays, well, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday are kind of loaded up, but at least like Thursday I end my day here. Like the last 3 appointments I have are all on the computer, so figuring it out, getting there, but
Soon.
yeah. But yeah, I'm looking forward to having the time off for sure. I'm gonna rest, hoard,
Yes.
relax, hoard. But yeah, it's been good. Just like taking on a lot at the same time as far as work goes. You know, it just so happened that the week that I started this new job was also the week that I started doing the running groups on Friday evenings and Saturday mornings. So it's a lot, but it's good, you know.
Yep. You're a busy boy.
It can afford me new tires for your truck.
Yay. Thank you. That's my birthday present and Christmas present combined.
It's not birthday present, but it's
My birthday
Christmas
is like
present.
right up on Christmas, so I really don't expect anything.
It's
for
over
that.
a month after.
Yeah, but it's people are like, wow, that's like the same time.
It's not the same time. Your cheek is on the microphone.
And does that bother you?
No, it's just people can't hear you when, as well, I would say.
Oh no. Sorry. I was just deleting emails. What?
I'm sorry if you feel like I make you do this, babe.
No, it's not like that. I mean, it definitely sometimes I feel like I think getting I don't know how to say it. It's routine, so I'm used to it now. In the beginning, I think I was a little reluctant and resistant, and I do get tired. Like I get oddly tired. Like I could be having like a tired day already, and I sit down, and all of a sudden I want to go to sleep, or I could be high energy, like cleaning and stuff, and then I sit down, and then I want to go to sleep. But this room just makes me tired, and I think it's all of the stuff. Like I don't know what it is, but I just get a little tired. Is that so bad?
Well, I didn't say anything about you being tired.
I know. And you're like, sorry, but I know that I'm going to get sleepy when I sit here. So it's not that it's not enjoyable. And usually once we get started, I have things to talk about, and I'm like, ooh, let me talk about myself, because I don't really talk about myself to you very often. Like we just kind of sit around and do different things, but like, I don't know.
Like make out.
We never make out. Don't lie to the people.
We
Our
don't.
tongues never touch.
Ew.
It just
Oh, gross. Could you imagine? It's so high school.
we can make out right now. For the peepees.
Ew. Get out of here. Get out of here with that. No.
Ew.
Yeah.
We used to make out.
Yeah.
But
I
the
know.
passion
that's
is
what I'm
gone.
saying. Yeah, it's not the. Should we have got more wrapping paper when we were at Target? Did you need more?
No, I think I went through one of the rolls, but because I had like little things, so I cut it up and but I still have 1, 2, like 3.5 other rolls still in there. So like over
Oh, wow.
75 feet. So there's plenty.
Okay.
We're good. And I don't think I have anything else coming. The only other things I think that I'm expecting are things I bought for myself, so I can wrap them up and give them to me on Christmas. It'll be real funny. So I'm
Nice.
excited.
Nice. Yeah. I
Kyle.
didn't wrap a single gift this year.
That's great. That's great. Do you want to wrap something? I'll let you wrap. Kyle's gifts aren't supposed to be here until after Christmas now, so I'm just going to put a note in a box and say, sorry, they'll be here soon. But I also got him lots of stuff, so it's okay.
Nice.
Everyone's going to have lots to open. The one thing, remember you were sitting on the couch the other night as I was wrapping some stuff out here. We were watching The Bachelorette, sorry. And I was like, I don't know who to give this to. Most of them are just marked Xmas, which means anyone. You know, it's just like an anyone gift. But
That's going to be confusing.
no, it's not going to be confusing. But one of them, I was like, I don't know. I might have given it to Jordan. I can't remember. But it's so funny to me. And I was like, oh, this is so good. Someone's going to really enjoy this.
Yeah. It'll be a good Christmas, a great Christmas.
Well, I'm very
And
excited.
it's gonna smell good because all the candles.
Yeah.
In here.
I think that we should keep it spread out. So we'll be in one room opening gifts, and then we'll go to the other one and open some gifts, and then the other one.
To our
It'll be like
bedroom?
Christmas like 3 times. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know about that, but
I'm so
there's a
excited.
lot. I mean, like you said, as far as the layout,
Mm-hmm.
just having everything kind of in that
Just-
corner
yeah.
would make it tough to stack it all up. But
Yeah, I mean, even in the past, obviously, we've always lived in kind of smaller places and as a family or just like less spread out, even up in the mountains, like it just piles out into the living room or
Mhm.
like, but I like when it's like kind of in there.
yeah,
So like there's lots of room downstairs. I imagine we'll open tons of stuff down there and hang out and like up here and
that's a good move.
yeah.
Yeah, and it's, well, I guess we'll see, but it's just your mom and Jordan coming here.
Yeah, I am wondering how that's gonna go because I don't know if Brian will come or like he'll feel like he should come, but my mom hasn't invited him.
Ah,
I haven't invited him. We haven't been talking since he told me not to talk to him or something like that. So
well, he
I don't
said the
care.
whole thing about like he would stay at a hotel
if we came
so-
up there, yeah. So I
so-
don't think he wants to, anyways. I don't know what his problem is, but
Oh well.
yeah, Grinch.
Yeah.
Have you, I know that this really doesn't matter. I mean, no one cares, but I remember he told us a story when he was in Florida with his family when he was little. He took all of the presents from the living room and hid them in their basement so that when everyone woke up, all of the gifts were gone, and he thought it was like so funny, but he got in a lot of trouble for hiding the gifts. I was like, literally the Grinch.
Yeah.
Could be made up too. I don't even know, That's...
It's hard to say. Hard to say.
We should wrap
but
up the Christmas cookies and give them to my mom or Jordan or something. Just like wrap those up. There's
it's
so
not
many.
a bad idea. We could give them to the neighbor as well.
We should. That would be nice. I don't know how they feel about the Rona though. So at least like over here, right? These guys like Jack, or would you give some
I
to
don't
these
know. I don't
peepees?
know. I don't know. Whatever.
I thought about that.
Yeah.
Like
They're
just
both nice.
putting them on their doorstep and saying like to our neighbors or something from 351 or whatever. And like, if you don't want them, that's fine. But here you go, just in case.
Nice. All of that on the letter. If you don't want them, that's fine. Just
Whatever.
toss them back in our yard if you don't mind.
Feed them to the squibbles.
We'll try the other neighbors.
Aw, she does her big stretches.
I know. I saw her take this very deep, deep breath. That's a good baby. I know there was something I was going to say about her, but who knows at this point. I'm glad that she's doing well for you on the walkie-talkies.
Yeah, she's been very good. Very, very good. Very happy. Less stressful. I've been liking the extra little just getting up and walking like during work, like just taking a quick break. I think mentally it's been helping me. I've been like really just, and then the past week and a half or so taking her on, most days, it just feels better. It's good.
Does it at all, like, I'm just curious, like, does it become stressful thinking, like, I have these emails, but I have to take her?
No,
Okay.
never.
Cool.
I've been blocking off an hour each day, so no matter what, like I don't always take that hour to take her, but it's good to have that chunk of time knowing that if I did get crazy busy, like I can just step away. And I think one thing that all of the clients need to learn is that I'm not always going to respond to you right away, because sometimes I get people that will send me an email and I don't get to it for about 2 hours, and then they're
Yeah.
sending me another one. I'm like, oh my God, like, can
Yeah.
you just chill? I don't know.
Doesn't help,
No.
at least with your ability to get back to them.
I've been answering things in chronological order. I used to skip around a lot, but now I'm like, you know what? These people reached out and I don't want to like wait any longer, put them off for people that are just emailing me panicking. Like, I don't know. It's not even that big of a deal.
Yeah, that can be tough too. Like, I've definitely tried to make a practice of that in the past with my last job of like starting at the bottom of the email, and then sometimes you'll like work on something and then you get to a later email that they sent back saying like, oh, never mind, or like,
Right.
oh, I got it all figured out. So that's tough.
I will sometimes click on an email and it like doesn't show recent ones, and I miss that, and they'll say like blah blah blah, help please, and then I'll respond, and I then as soon as I respond, I see the next email, which was like 20 minutes later, or like, you know, it just didn't pop up right away. And I'm like, oh, we figured it out. But I like respond to them before it shows that. And I'm like, well, this is really dumb.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Email's difficult, but I'm glad that you've been at least enjoying taking the Guam, because
Yeah, no, it's great. I feel more connected to her again because I think she has favorites. Like there are moments when she definitely likes you more than me, or where I'm better than you, and she just like shows it in a way.
manipulation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but we had our good times walking in, especially like when I would take her off her leash a lot at the park to let her play, but then she
Naughty
broke
doggy.
my trust once, and then we had to make that a more sparing activity. And
Yeah, but that's okay. I mean, I was thinking about it, and I was thinking about this on our walk, how spoiled she is, because like
Oh,
she
yeah.
gets her walks.
every
She
day.
can always go run outside and play. She gets all of the good stuff. Like she gets to lick the peanut butter. She gets to lick the yogurt. She gets the bone. She gets the toothbrushes every day, which I'm so glad she likes those. It would have been so bad if she didn't. But
They're
like
nasty
we
teeth.
spend so much money on that stupid little ham because she just needs it. She's used to it.
She's
And
our
she's
baby.
got her, buddies that she gets to hang out with all the time. And but yeah, I was walking past the park with the pond over there, and I saw the pit bulls that you were talking about. She didn't react to them, which was good. But there was like a little one. So there's like 1 yard where the 2 pit bulls are. There's a yard and 1 yard over, and there was like a little baby puppy pit bull. And he was crying. He was just sitting there. He's watching the other ones playing, and he was like, and you could hear it like all throughout the park. It was so sad. It's like, if you had a puppy, would you just put it outside and just leave it there? Like, what is that?
Was it crying because it was outside, or do
Yeah.
you think it wanted to play with the other dogs?
I mean, either way, if I had a puppy, I would be outside playing with it, or it would be inside with me. Like, it was just outside by itself. It
Yeah.
seemed weird to me. And I mean,
Well-
it was kind of cold, but it wasn't the worst. But I know when I was walking away, I looked back and he was kind of jumping on the fence like he wanted to play with the other ones.
Mhm.
But again, either way, what's a puppy doing outside by itself? Like, it just doesn't make sense.
It is kind of weird. I mean, like,
Puppy.
to think of really not that long ago, people would treat dogs a lot differently. Like now we treat dogs like they're
Babies.
part of the family, yeah, like kids. But
Baby dogs.
used to be the dog would just be the dog, and you didn't feel
John is not a dog.
as connected. No, she's not. She's a ham.
She's a little human. She loves Frasier.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And she uses her beak for good and evil. And I caught her eating the poop the other day. That was crazy. She's just so big.
Yeah.
What did you say her sister weighs?
73 pounds, I think.
That's insane.
Cash is already 50 pounds or 54
Really?
or something like
Wow.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, and she was 84 the last time that we weighed her, and she's got to be bigger now.
I
She's
feel like
gotta
she
be
was
bigger.
more than 84 because didn't we take her for the teeth, or was she 84 that time?
I think that was
the time.
last time is,
Yeah,
84.
she bulked up a little bit. But that's kind of, I
bulking
mean,
season. Join the club.
she used to be like Scarlett, where she was a little bit thinner and like leaner. But I remember thinking, when is she going to get big? Like, when is she going to fill out? And I think she finally has. Like, she's just her full big self.
Yeah,
like,
with
I
all
don't
the
think.
extra meat.
Yeah, but she's not super fat. Like, if you watch
No,
her
I know.
walk, she's healthy.
Yeah, she's a big girl, and she's spayed. So I know we've
She
talked about
fix.
that. Like that probably
Made her
had
bigger.
something to do with.
But Scarlett's starting to get big too, though. I mean, like, not big, but she looks like she's filling out a little bit.
no,
But she's a little bit older. I don't know. Anyways, do
a
you want
little
to
bit
wrap
older.
this
They're the
soon?
same age, right?
A little bit older from when she was small and
Oh,
skinny.
okay, I gotcha.
So she's filling out.
Yeah, we can wrap this. You know, this is like our first Christmas time series of episodes or episode, because last year we weren't doing the podcast. at
That's
this time.
exciting, I guess.
Is
Beep,
to me.
beep, beep, boop, 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 beep, 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 boop,
Anyway.
boop.
On that note, we will wrap. Thank you guys for listening or watching episode 65 of Taking the Credit. we will see you shortly after Christmas.
Maybe I'll wash my hair for that episode.
We'll see. If you're lucky, Kirsten might wash her hair. We'll see you guys next week for episode 66. Again, thank you. And yeah, like babe, that's killing me. It was fun, but it's so often now. Yeah, just listeners everywhere, and it's crazy. Like, I check it sometimes, and just to see like all of the countries that we've never been to, or really, babe, please. All the places we've never been to or really had anything to do with, and people from those places listening. So pretty crazy, pretty awesome. But thank you guys, and we will see you next time.
Take the credit.